World War II brought with it many fascinating and lesser-known stories. The shortest battle of the war was the Battle of Denmark, lasting just 6 hours before Denmark surrendered to Germany, while the longest battle, the Battle of the Atlantic, stretched for nearly the entire war, over 5 years and 8 months. Animals also played an important role during the war. Carrier pigeons, such as the famous G.I. Joe and Cher Ami, delivered vital messages, saving countless lives. Dogs were trained to detect mines and assist medics, while elephants were used in Asia to transport supplies through dense jungles. The U.S. employed creative deception tactics through the Ghost Army, a unit of artists and sound engineers who used inflatable tanks, fake radio messages, and sound effects to mislead German forces. Strange experimental weapons were also developed during the war, including bat bombs, which aimed to set Japanese buildings ablaze, and the ambitious but ultimately scrapped idea of building an aircraft carrier out of pykrete, a mixture of ice and wood pulp. On the battlefield, the Battle of Kursk in 1943 became the largest tank battle in history, involving nearly 6,000 tanks, 2 million troops, and 4,000 aircraft. Resistance movements across Europe also played critical roles. Poland's Home Army was part of one of the largest underground movements, operating secret schools and courts. Women like Nancy Wake and Sophie Scholl courageously fought against Nazi forces as part of resistance groups. Meanwhile, Adolf Hitler's paranoia about being poisoned led him to employ 15 food tasters to sample his meals before he ate them. Another surprising World War II connection involves Coca-Cola. When supply chains to Germany were disrupted, the beverage company invented Fanta as a substitute, which became popular during the war. Japan's unconventional warfare included launching over 9,300 balloon bombs across the Pacific Ocean toward the United States using the jet stream. One of these bombs caused casualties in Oregon in 1945, marking the only attack on U.S. soil during the war that killed civilians. The war's turning points included battles like Stalingrad, 1942 to 1943, one of the deadliest confrontations in history, where 2 million casualties signaled the start of Germany's downfall on the Eastern Front. World War II also brought significant advancements in science and technology. Codebreakers like Alan Turing at Bletchley Park cracked Germany's Enigma code, shortening the war and saving millions of lives. The innovations of radar, mass production of penicillin, and vehicles like the Jeep still influence modern technology and medicine today. The war had devastating costs with 60 to 85 million deaths globally. The Soviet Union alone suffered over 27 million casualties, making it the hardest-hit nation. Amidst the devastation, stories of resilience emerged. Anne Frank's diary, written while she and her family hid from the Nazis, has since sold over 30 million copies and remains one of the most poignant accounts of the Holocaust. Strategic deception, such as Operation Fortitude, played a key role in the Allied success. By tricking the Germans into believing the D-Day invasion would happen at Calais instead of Normandy, the Allies saved thousands of lives. Finally, while war innovations drove destruction, they also laid the groundwork for technologies we use today, like radar, modern medicine, and off-road vehicles. World War II was a tragic yet transformative period, filled with stories of innovation, heroism, and human resilience.